Welcome to the Macedon campaign for Et Impera 1.2. In the last part we came up here, we took this region here and wiped out the Romans, so the Romans are no more and it's time to shift our focus to somewhere else. We also gave the Lugi a bit of a bashing over here, and my original plan was, if I can, the best way to do it was to come out and form a ring of iron here. Well, one of my targets is actually a friend now. If I show you diplomatically, they've actually gone neutral, so these aren't an enemy anymore. So I don't know where they came from. I think they're a new faction that's arisen. So what I want to do is put my attention onto Massalia, which I was originally planning anyway. However, the faction Massalia has just taken Narbo, so it looks like we may be in a little bit of a race over who gets there first. Now, I don't really want to pull this army back because we do have the Lugi knocking around. I'm just going to have to try and get this army over as fast as possible. I think what we could do, if we get this a veteran into this army, it might give them a little bit more movement range. And of course the problem is the next turn will be winter, and now this agent here, I think what I need to do is pull them back to see what's going on over here. I don't want to attack these because they're, well, friendly. Technically half friendly is probably the best way to describe it. Cash has gone down a little bit. I think that's because I've got armies floating around in the middle of the water. Also, I'm not that happy about these troops here. So we're just going to bring this down about here. And of course, because I can't patrol now, and this means that this army here, and question is, I'd really like to take these, but at the same time I just don't want them. I don't want to provoke a war. What I want to do is deal with existing enemies at the moment. This army can get ashore here because we've got these Suclid usurpers coming down here, and I think this army can come down to here for the moment and just chill out. Oh, I can go into patrol. That'll keep my income up. Can slip into there. That'll give me a bit more cash. Now, down in the south here, we've got two Kush navies hanging around here, which is going to be a little bit of a pain in the neck. Simply, and of course, one of these is actually raiding. Half inclined to try and come out and give these guys a bit of a bashing. The problem is, Macedonian navies are all pretty weak in the greater scheme of things. Therefore, I think what I need to do is just wait for an opportunity here. What I'm going to need to do now is start moving this army. Armies won't be able to get very far. At the moment, these troops are still on. Wait. I think we're just going to sneak you across the border to try and split any possible risk of attrition. Still, I don't think patrolling in friendly territory makes a difference. How far off am I from? One more turn, I'm going to get supply lines here, which will help considerably for the armies moving down into this area. I mean, I have a feeling we may not get a battle in this part. And we've got a little bit of cash to spend, but I don't want to blow it all. What I would really like to do is deal with the food situation, because up here this still actually needs food. Could take that up for a little bit. That would give us a bit more food. And we got the public order for it, so I think we're going to just do that. Else here about Italia. Oh, yeah, you've got that. Wow, that's give me something that's can't update that up. Wow, 17,000. Got down here, you've got 21 public order, and that would take 4 food, 6 public. That would take me up 450. Same time, can I get the same bonus? That's going to give me public order. Alice, Jerusalem. Okay. This could be better. I mean, does that gives me a lot more garrison, but that doesn't give me money. I think what we're going to do is just go back to here, and yeah, I think we can live with this, and that would give me a lot more cash. I'm going to just hang on to what's left there. The other thing I want to do, I was kind of looking at this before I started recording, is bring this navy down to here. Just in case these guys do decide to kick off, we've got a navy that can take this army or an army over before we actually do it, because I've got this navy here and the public order up here should be pretty good. Yeah, I've got my public order under control. The real one is going to be food. We got an unassigned skills, and Silas, this is my new governor. Certainly going to give them here. Cunningham still. Cutting that still. Yeah, that's public order. Don't really public order. I think we're just going to have to go with that. I need to open up this area here. That's going to give me upkeep, banditry. I think we're going to have to come this way. In Rome, I'm just going to go for an intern. So, hidden agent exposed. Born leader. Family annuals. Eurus, a member of your family. Wow. Plus 10 gravitas. I mean, my gravitas is pretty bad actually. Just to show you. If I come to the summary here, you can see I'm still only influence respected. I know a lot of players do try to build this up, but I've never found it particularly that useful. I mean, I'd be like to get to this level, but I can't see the point moving this way, especially as you see that the further over you get is penalties. I think while we're on this screen, let's just have a quick look. Yeah, our loyalty is good. You've got here, just have a quick look at the family tree. The family tree is getting really big. They've got no children. They're still growing up. Has anyone come of age recently? I must admit, I'm not a great fan of all this mechanics down here. I think I would have preferred less, or intrigues as they call them. I'd have preferred less intrigues and that did something. And some of these, to be honest, I can't think of any way that I'd actually use any of this. This Demetrius, my faction leader, isn't he? I mean, oh, you're 64, so you're going to die soon. That could be interesting. What's my heir like? Yeah. Yeah. You're 56. Have I got someone who can make a better heir? Philip here, got no one that's got no rank. That is slightly concerning. But yeah, I think we're going to need to develop some of these generals a little bit. None of these have got Philip there. I've got a feeling I may have to get some of my own family generals in the front line. I wasn't aware how bad the situation is. What's this winter now, so oh, he's going to get over as far as here, so come there. I think having the veteran in the army's made quite a big difference. Get over here.
Your next command.
And I'd love to swoop in and take Massalia. leave these armies up here. I'm probably going to take attrition. Oh no, you're not taking attrition. That's good. This army does need to replenish a little bit. Let's just get the navy into here. I really hate it when the AI does that. They stick these armies here, and that actually has an impact on. Come in here. If we look at food, yeah, own forces. So we're getting -3 food here. So they're like just stood there causing problems. And you're okay. Now, you need to do. I'd love to take a crack at these navies, but the problem is I don't have the range to actually do it. Now, what should have happened is this supply zone has actually been built. Actually, while I'm looking at it, let's pick that up. So these armies should now be on a supply range, which will allow them to operate in the desert, and that's going to be good. Okay, you have to come down to here. And we're going to be good. Can't be good allies because I think we're still safe here. So 2 can still patrol. And I'm a bit inclined. I'm not that interested in what's going on here. I'd like to get my. They got an army here.
On the road again.
I think this agent's going to be more useful dogging these armies, because this settlement here is not going to be a major problem. Or it will once these armies move, but we've got our allies there. They may actually get involved in the battle. Now back to supply systems. Now the way the supply, or I can't remember what it's called now, supply pit works is we get 3 regions, so it's 1, 2, 3. So these armies are still on supply, but you can also count it this way. So we've got 1, 2, 3 here. So we'll be under supplies and here. So what we could do is come up this way, come down and push straight on Marib. That might be the way forward. I think that's about it. We can do this part. I don't really want to drain all the cash out. I mean, if we got any small aqueducts or whatever they're called, have a quick look through. Got this here. That could be useful. That would give me another 0.5% empire maintenance. At the same time, I'd like to build the food up. I think I'll do that for this turn. And that would keep my empire maintenance building up. By building my empire maintenance up, it means I'm not so dependent on my governors to give me an income. Anyway, we're just going to go for an end turn, guys. Okay, it looks like Saba is chasing this navy and they're asking for support, and I think we're going to give it. We're just going to go for the auto resolve because that works in my favour, because that takes out of one of Kush's navies. That's really good. That was a very good manoeuvre by Saba. They are acting as a very good ally. Okay, Admiral's got a rank 3 Admiral, probably because he got involved in that battle. Issued. Get here. You can strike them, but this is the army. Right. I'm going to go for it. We're going to need both armies, so. Continue siege. Come up here. I've got enough time to fight this actual battle. I know I can auto-resolve it, but it is Massalia. I know some of you guys were going to complain that I'm always fighting what you see as minor garrisons, but I don't know, there's certain cities or regions that I just feel you've got to take with style. Also, Massalia, I can't remember the last time I actually took Massalia under siege. We'll get it underway anyway. And I can't actually remember what the city looks like, so we're going to come in here and just do it. Plus, it gives me a chance to play with my crossbowman. Oh, this looks like a bit like a unique city. I don't recognise this with the port coming. Oh, that's cool. This is why I like fighting siege battles, even when they're simple. It's just getting on these maps. It's something I really miss with Warhammer. And one of the reasons why I don't really like playing Warhammer, because it's this type of battle that and the unique city maps that make it for me. And where in Warhammer you get that very bland garrison with a wall, and yes, they got impressive backdrops, but and I know there's a mod where you can actually customize it, but to me it's the fact that CA are not making the effort to do it, and they're relying on modders, and just detracts from it. Anyway, I'm not going to ramble on about Warhammer. I say it should be a relatively easy battle. These are barbarians. Nice and dry. We're going to start deployment. Our other army is going to come in from over here, and I think I'm going to use fairly common tactics in the sense that, well, we got the port here. Where's the victory point? Wow, well over there. This is a fantastic map. I really like this map. You got the port coming in here and crossing over there. I mean, could mount an all-out assault. I mean, it is effectively a barbarian army in a large walled city, which is a little bit of a contradiction, but I think it's because they haven't actually probably rebuilt Massalia. And I think what we're going to do is we are going to have this army here, and actually I think what we will, same old story here. Actually, I think what we're going to do, let's spread that out. Look at that, that's cool. Odeon here. Say it's these touches that really make it for me. I think we're going to put you there, and what we'll do is up here, corner, be far enough away. Actually, let's drop, and do is put other pelter. Where are you? Just move you away, and we'll put another PAL test unit on there. One artillery unit there. Now, might get set to, so I think we may have to take out that area there straight away. And army up here. Cavalry, this army is quite heavy on cav actually. I think put the cav just there. Plateaus. Well, missile troops I want you to angle about there, that we can fire in on those walls. And so we've got this spread out a little bit. It's a little bit messy, but I think we'll be okay.
Our reinforcements have arrived.
Right, that means these guys are going to fire at those. Can do. Bring these guys forward. Actually, come this way. And guys start putting some fire on these as well. How are we doing over here? Yep, that's good. And you guys can come up to this area here. General, come into there. Wait, these have lost one ballista, but that's to be expected. Right.
The walls are breached.
Loose! Hades can wait! Glory to Missile infantry!
Missile infantry this way.
Commander, take aim.
Guys, to start smashing this wall down. Right.
Ballista! Now!
Obviously, this now this artillery is actually taking damage, so
Missiles ready and waiting! Missiles awaiting targets! Orders?
The walls are breached.
and
Ballista.
I think I want you guys to pull away now, because I may need you, and you troops to fire on those,
Macedonians ready!
and
Take aim! Ready and waiting!
you guys fire over the top.
Missile infantry ready!
Missile
The
infantry,
walls are breached.
yes.
Ballista! Glory to Macedon!
Guys, start putting plenty of fire into these.
Royal thorax swordsman!
Right.
Aye!
Hey, don't wander about. And you can just come into here
Missile infantry at your
and
command!
fire into there. Actually, nope.
Attack!
I want you guys to fire along the angle of the wall.
Fire on the enemy!
And can you troops put any drop shots in? Right, these troops have been pulled away. Got a bit of a hodgepodge of an army over here. I think I might have to look at these troops and see what we've got.
Thorax pikeman. At speed.
But
Ballista.
I think Ballista, I want you up there.
Missiles awaiting targets!
Over here,
At your service!
I think you
Tribunos! Royal
can
thorax
start to
swordsman!
advance.
Ready and waiting! Missiles ready and waiting! By your command!
You start to pour.
Royal thorax swordsman! Proud sons of Macedon!
The walls are breached.
Yep. Been very, very tempted with the cav.
Ready and waiting!
I think what we're going to do is bring the cav back here. I think the cav will be able to break through there.
Pikes! Your orders? Follow me! Hoplites ready!
Hoplites in.
Thorax pikemen! Macedonians ready! Ready men!
Time for you guys to
Swordsman!
push through.
Ready yourselves!
Thorax pikeman.
Pike went through. I know you're not the ideal, but
Thorax pikemen! Tarantine cavalry!
Tarantines through.
Move out! Swift and accurate!
Get my cav over here.
Happy to serve the people!
Guys got into position yet?
Royal thorax swordsman! Pikes ready! Thorax pikemen! Slingers
Slingers. Not to punch through there.
Royal Thorax swordsmen, at your service.
Push these swordsmen through here.
Axis. Orders. GDA. Flykeepers ready. Wait march.
Ow. Probably killing my own troops here. That's the... Oh, these guys haven't taken any substantial damage. I think what we're going to do is pull some of these guys this way.
Sons of Ares. Take aim. Hoplites. Thorax.
Gonna push these through here. On the cav.
Macedonians ready. For the gods of Olympus. Missile infantry ready.
Hey,
Move out.
pull back. Your job is not to fight.
Swords! Cut them!
Right, we've now pulled
Royal Peltas.
these guys away, so we're gonna
Awaiting orders.
now gonna get these troops in here.
Swords. Amisos. Ready yourself. Tarantine cavalry. Rider quickly now.
Tarantines,
Can wait.
time for you to break through.
Swords!
Missile infantry.
Can you go?
Advance at
Nope.
speed.
Okay.
Battle is turning in our favor.
Guys are probably just going to be killing my own troops. Right, we've now broken through here.
Hoplites ready. At speed.
Plates, some of you break that way.
Tarantine cavalry.
Tarantines through. Come on.
Orders. Hey, take aim. Draw weapons. Thorax pikemen. At the double.
Pikemen form up that way. We've now neutralised that tower.
Fire spears.
Furious spears in.
Swords. Hades can wait.
Get one sword regiment to actually get in behind them.
Tarantine cavalry. Missile armed riders. Quickly now.
Tarantines, I don't want you getting up tangling with these. These guys are behind the walls, so there's not much I can do about that. Got her here.
We have captured a tower.
Right, let's bring in my lesser armoured troops, especially these troops.
Pikes at the ready. Hades. Take
Right, time to fall on the backs of these.
Swift and accurate. Forward.
Right, they've got a citizen militia there, so we're pushing.
Thorax pikemen. Melee troops. Now. Orders.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Thorax pikemen.
Let's get these pikemen
Pikes ready.
forward.
On me. Tarantine cavalry.
Right, Tarantines, I think I want you operating down here. My other Tarantines, Cav, I think you can get in as well.
Pike infantry ready. March. We await your command.
Guys, break onto these.
Missile infantry ready. Tarantine cavalry. Advance.
Right, this should demoralise them with a rear attack. Because this is very light garrison troops. Right, these guys are breaking on this corner.
Missiles
Nah.
awaiting targets.
Guys, just stop toggle fire at will and just wait.
Commander. Stin and Tolizas. Hoplites.
Wait.
Cut them ready and waiting. Hades take their enemies. Tarantine cavalry.
Tarantines, you just pull away like that.
Bounce. Royal Thorax swordsman. Thorax pikemen.
Pikemen,
Deliver orders. Missile
don't get
armed
trapped.
riders.
Pull away, pull away. I don't want you trapped in that corner.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Marching order.
This is a heavy phalanx unit. That's good. Yes. This is local citizens. Wow.
Our units has used all
They
its
came in
ammunition.
at a very opportunity. So that artillery. Right. Save me a little bit. We get up there and neutralise that tower. Right. Pikemen. Furious spears coming this way. Where's the other cavalry? Right. Guys come this way.
Macedon. Ready and waiting. Right out.
Get into that area there, right? These guys are crushed.
Pikemen, swords.
And
Royal thorax swordsman. Ready and waiting.
you get up to here to neutralize this tower. Okay,
Tarantine cavalry.
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
these guys have taken this area unopposed, so get down to here. I think I'd like you over here. Once we've taken out these towers, right, you've taken damage. Time for you to leave. Same as you. Actually, let's pull all my missile troops back. Don't need you. It's going to kill. Got a hoplite unit over here that's done absolutely nothing. Okay.
Tarantine cavalry. By your command.
And where's the pikemen round?
Your orders. Ready your weapons.
Okay.
Swift and accurate.
What are you doing over there? You coming this way?
Advance. Melee infantry at your
Right,
command.
you've now got that area there. Right, we've got them boxed.
Tarantine cavalry. Riders at the double.
Going to be very difficult to get a charge
We
in.
have captured a tower.
Radiant and full glory.
Yeah, getting a charge in cities is very difficult. Now, you can always guarantee that they've probably got
One
a
of our
general
units
unit
has
over
used all
here,
its
but
ammunition.
it's not going to be a problem.
Thorax
Right.
pikeman. Thorax pikeman. Tarantine
Right,
cavalry.
we've neutralised this area here, and that's a capture point. The victory condition position is over here, so
Move out.
don't know if this will constitute a victory,
Pike infantry
but
ready. Ready for
I think you guys can start moving this way.
fire spears. Break the line. Tarantine.
Tarantine cavalry this way.
Yours to command.
Start moving these troops.
Tarantine cavalry. Thorax
Right,
pikeman.
pikemen go this way.
Missile cavalry at your command.
Cavalry is starting to neutralise this area here.
Swords.
You guys are good. I mean, when these guys goes, it's possible that this will be, but that line is a little bit bigger. Yet they've gone, so
Missile
it
cavalry.
means there's definitely a general unit over here. We're gonna have to assault the Basilica. I'm just gonna speed it up, guys, because I think I know I sent these guys away, but I think we're gonna need to get them in. Any troops here?
One of our units has used all its ammunition.
Okay. so we're just going to move this forward. Guys are neutralized. Come over here. Not going to worry about that tower, it's too far away to even bother. And these guys up here. Anything else coming in? Didn't even get these guys to the battle.
We have captured a tower.
You guys, Tarantines, just go check.
We have captured a tower.
We've got some heavy Germanic axemen up there. Just going to put these guys in. Slow it back up again. Back to normal speed so that we enjoy victory. My Peltas.
Hades can wait.
Get these guys forward. Bring the pikemen up.
Missile cavalry ready.
Okay, let's form these troops up. Just going to speed up a little bit again. These. These guys forward. They're a bit exposed on the front, but that's not a problem. Push these. Push the cav through. Right, these guys are engaged. Tarantines, come on. Don't want you engaging there, I want you there for the rear charge. 4x pikemen. Macedonians, second set of Peltas up. Right. Cavalry round the back, come on. Tarantines.
One of our units has used all its
Yeah, in you come. Right, they're crumbling. Pikemen push through. There we are, end battle. Lost 284. Probably a lot from that Peltas unit. My generals didn't get in 110 with those crossbows. Wow. Yep, that was a pretty good battle. Yeah, I know it's a small garrison and it was no contest, but I just love fighting these siege battles. And we now have Massalia, who declared war. Let's check that. And we're just going to occupy that.
At your command.
And traditions. Wow, this is fully developed as well. Great. And we've got actually got a port here. Port I've got over here. That. Tempted to keep that. 112 level 2 ships, supply lines, 2 regions. That's going to be great. Of course, I'm going to convert that straight away. Certainly want that. Do I want supply lines? I think we're going to just put that in at the moment. And you know, that's -9.6. Just going to. Going to give quite a lot of cash actually. think at the moment we've got a garrison, food, and actually got storage pits here. That's given us 1 grain. If I convert that, that's going to give me. Do I really? We've got supply range for 2 regions from this. I don't think we actually need that. I think I'd rather get something else in there that's a bit more. So if we got food, that will give us 11 food. That should cover the food for the area here. And I mean, if the food level drops in winter, we'll be able to just actually talk about that. And that should now. That, I mean, this is going to be a secure area. This is effectively going to be a buffer area. So I think you start moving back that way. I think agent-wise, I don't really feel that way inclined to explore that way. So I think what I'm really looking for is to get the agent back into my new frontier, which is over here. Now the question is, did I move these armies? I can't remember now after fighting that battle. I think we're going to stay with the supply lines. I know it's going to be a bit odd, but I think if we come up here, and what I would like to do is get to a position here, because if I come in here, Kush will know that I'm actually coming. If I'm operating through here, in theory Kush should not know that we're actually coming, and therefore we can mount a surprise attack on Marib here. Of course, we've now sunk one of their navies courtesy of Saba. Now these guys aren't actually going to stand and fight, but what we will be able to do is chase them away and drive them out of this area here. Oops, we got general here. Oh, of course, you got involved in a battle. This is Epidamus. Avitas. Got here Empire maintenance, minor diplomatic bonus. Let's see if we can just improve that a little bit. Also, if we do this, we'll get rid of, stop these idiots raiding us as well, which is going to be very, very useful.
All hands to the oars.
These guys go. They've gone so far, I can't even see them on the map where they've gone. Oh no, they're over here. Now, could get them not in range of. Come a long way. Gonna keep these 2 navies together. I don't want to throw them a navy away, so it's got to actually go away and replenish. Got 6,000 left. I don't want to spend that cash. I would really love to get Philip V out of here, so that he actually gets some experience. Only a level 2 admiral. Right. Okay, we got a new commander here, Crippen and Lycus. They're both level 1. So what we got here? Replenishment units minus up all land units. Wow. Offensive battles. Construction costs. Well, from all commerce. I think we're going to go with wherever you are, Sisyphus. And okay. Oh, you're actually a general. What am I on about? Why did I think that guy was a navy? It's anyway. Got this guy here. Can just stand there, and I think what we'll probably do is put Philip into one of these navies, so that he can get a bit of experience. Maybe if we beat up on this navy here, we'll drop him in, and that will do it. But this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you've enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. And until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.